Well, here he is, the connoisseur of confections, the donut critic himself. Ben, how are you, Ben?
Great, and thanks for having me back.
Yeah, oh, well, you keep bringing us treats, we'll have you back all the time.
That is true. That is the incentive. I keep thinking. I'm going to just keep filling you full of treats.
Now, Ben, what are these things we have here?
So this is from a new shop in Salt Lake City. It's called Sister Slice. And it's up by Provisions, if you know where that is in Mill Creek. Yeah, so it's actually the shop behind Provisions.
Oh, yeah, the little shed out back, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to look for it. So that's 33rd and 23rd, 33rd South and 2300 East. And it's just a cute little shop that she's started. I think she was grand opening on March 14th.
And this is Jasmine Ortiz, and she's famous, right?
So she has worked on a ton of famous shows on Food Network. So she is a baker that I think we need more of in Salt Lake City. So instead of more chains, this is the type of bakery that we want. So she started as a producer on Cake Wars and Holiday Wars, Halloween Wars. I mean, a lot of wars on the food end. But she also did Nailed It, which was one of my favorites.
What was that one?
It's where they try to make something beautiful, and it really just fails. And so it's basically they get the worst bakers or the most unorganized people, and then it just fails completely. But it's really funny.
Okay.
But yeah, so she had a lot of time with those type of bakers, that type of innovation, and I think it just is something that comes out in her bakery items.
Okay.
And so what I brought for you today were her tarts, and then also her Cake Witch.
Now, a Cake Witch, I've almost eaten this entire thing. It's like they want you to feel like it's a sandwich, and it is. It's like a reverse cake. So there's just a little layer of frosting in the middle, and then two pieces of cake on either side. It's a Cake Witch.
Oh, it's cute.
It's like this is a birthday cake one, and it's really good.
And what's great about this is when you're craving a little bit of cake.
Yeah.
It's the perfect size. You don't need a lot. It's just big enough.
I remember your wife used to send you out for just a slice of cake.
I just want a slice of cake.
That's all I want is just a little,
This is absolutely perfect for that.
And I love that it's packaged like a sandwich. It's cut like the triangle.
Exactly.
You can feel like it's healthy.
Yeah,
Makes you feel like it's
stick it in the kids' lunchbox. But no, she is going to be awesome. Like I feel like the flavor profiles are really coming out, and she's starting to do a lot more innovation. And so this is a place that you really want to hit. I mean, I obviously want everyone to go and try her just to keep her going because, like I said, these are the bakeries that we want in Utah, not the chains.
Now, where is it again?
So this is 2300 East and 33rd South, just right behind the Provisions, that restaurant back there.
Sister Sliced. These are interesting. Now, the Pop-Tart things, that's a brand name. They look like Pop-Tarts.
The square tarts.
Yeah. This guava one is just really good.
That's really good, yes.
I think it's really hard to bring out the guava flavor, but she did it. I think a lot of times, people put a ton of sugar in to try to bring out more flavor, but the guava is amazing. And then you also have a peanut butter chai in front of you.
That's interesting.
Now tell everybody the little interesting fact that you gave us about her.
So this is one that we were talking, and obviously because I'm a donut fan, she said that one of the things that made her probably a baker was when she was in the womb, when her mom was pregnant, she ate 24 donuts every week.
Her mother ate 24 donuts a week.
So that means Jasmine's sort of made from donuts.
She is made from dough.
You can kind of make that leap.
Yeah, because I have days that I have 3 or 4 donuts, but every day, all week, no, I just couldn't do it.
The guava thing is just great.
Yeah, and I think these would really pair with great drinks. I mean, whether you are a milk drinker or coffee drinker, these are perfect because they have that crumbly crust. It's more of a traditional pie crust than some of the laminated dough that people are using these. Yes,
that's what it reminds me of, is a pie crust, as opposed to the popular on-the-shelf dessert treat that we won't say the name of. Which is not a pie crust.
But yeah, and I think people are going to really like it, especially if you grew up eating Pop-Tarts. This is the elevated version. This is the higher end version, and I think it's really delicious. I can't wait to try more of her flavors.
Yeah.
Now, could you drop this in the toaster for a minute and
Warm it up?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that her frostings are thin enough on that it wouldn't necessarily
maybe
drip all over.
toaster oven. Maybe put
toaster oven's probably
probably
safer, so it doesn't drip all over.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think that would be a perfect way to do it.
Sister Slice.
Now, she just opened up, right?
Yep.
3362 South, 2300 East in Mill Creek. Sister Slice. And just kind of like regular hours, and she got a lot of stuff. Or
she has a little bit of a weird schedule. So I think she's open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Mm-hmm. So I did get a special order in today just to come and bring them to you guys, but she is closed Monday and Tuesday. But yeah, you can go in. She's got a case full of stuff, but you can also do a bunch of custom stuff. She does cakes. She actually has the Cake Wars trophy on her display case. Nice. So if you want to go get a picture with the gold mixer, that's a kind of a fun little.
Is she from here? Is that how?
No, so she's originally from Orange County, but she has friends here, and so she came and filmed a pilot actually in her storefront. And then it opened up 6 years later. She was like, "Hey, like if that's open, I'm gonna just go and grab it and be able to create a shop." So it's almost a dream come true to come back, create something, and be able to do it in that same place. So
Well,
really good.
Guava, man,
This could be very bad for me. 'Cause it's
that's close to your house,
not
Gary.
far. It's on the way home from the comic book store. It's you just pull right in and get a handful of cake.
This guava one says guava and cheese. What kind of cheese is in here? Do you know?
Do we know?
I don't know what cheese she puts in, but I know that it's on the outside. So I went to Porto's this last year in LA, and I feel like I like the guava on this one better. Obviously, there isn't a big layer of cheese like Porto's does, but I feel like the balance of the guava and the cheese is really good.
I think this is my favorite thing.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan, and I do think that she's going to do really well, but we need to support her. We need to go out and support her.
I'll
small
go get
businesses.
another Cake Witch. I mean, not today, because I ate this whole one today. But she's open on Wednesday.
That's such a good idea with that cake.
I know there's a lot of different cake shops out there that I'm like, should I tell them that they should be doing that? Because sticking in a lunchbox or pocket or bag or whatever would be awesome. So.
That's just the right amount of cake.
Exactly.
But I do want to tell you guys, Donut Show is coming up. Tickets are on sale this Thursday and Friday.
The Donut Show.
Yep. So this is on May 18th, and it is going to be, I think, 30 shops, and they all come together. And the tickets are basically you get a donut from each shop or a piece of donut from each shop. I mean, it is like an amazing event for sugar lovers.
Yes.
Where will it be?
So it's going to be at Thanksgiving Point, the electric park over there. But yeah, they set up their booths. A lot of the donut shops go all out, so really pretty cool booths, and it's really delicious. But go on the site, utahdough.com, and you can get on their mailing list for early access.
Okay. And do you have a panel of judges, or is it just...
I'm the main judge, but yes, we do have a panel of judges, and we do vote. So I will come back with a winner once we do it.
So it's Utah Dough Show, DOUGH. Right?
Yep.
UtahDoughShow.com.
Yep.
All right. You can find Ben,
Thanks, Ben.
Donut Critic on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.